Navigating Sisterhood podcast, where we unpack all things friendship. I'm Allison.
And I'm Mia.
And we know adulting can make it hard to stay connected. So we're here to help you navigate the sometimes challenging but always rewarding world of friendship. So share this with a friend and let's dive in. Hey friend.
Hey girl.
You're in person.
We can like touch each other. Yes. This is so much fun.
I know. So happy to have you here in person. We're typically elsewhere because we live in different states because, yeah, that's another story. But anyways, girl, how you been?
I've been amazing.
Very, very good. You just had like your annual TT camp. Tell us about first of all, tell us what TT camp is, and then tell us like how this year's TT camp went.
Well, TT camp this year was amazing. So TT camp is something I started maybe 5 years ago, 7, something like that. It's been fun where I get my nieces and nephews together and we just hang out without the parentals, you know, because, you know, kids act different around their parents. So when it's just me, TT, and the kids, we have a good time. And so typically it's 3 or 4 days, but this time I did a full week. Girl, a full week. But it was cool. It was cool. And guess what? My mom's sister also came. So
did your mom come too?
Yes. So I had my mom, my mom's sister.
Girl, this is a family reunion.
And it sure felt that way. And then my auntie was trying to get her friend to come. And I said, well, we're gonna have to do the elder camp at another time. This is for the children.
The senior camp.
Yes. So yeah, we actually had it in Atlanta this year, which is in my home, which I don't recommend, especially when they're little. So yeah,
What's the age range this year?
Yeah, this year we had 2 to 13.
Mighty God.
Yeah, and I have stairs, and they absolutely love the stairs. You know,
just bumper.
Walking with the hands on the wall.
I
was like, oh no, I just remembered why we don't have TT camp at my house. So
you were brave. You made it through though.
I made it through.
You made it through.
We had an amazing time. I mean, through it all, like just watching them grow, watching them think through things, like figure things out. It's just such a blessing year over year. And so, and since they were in my home, you know, it felt really comfortable, and I'm showing them a piece of me, which is usually not something I do. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the cheers. Yeah, we had a really good time.
Very good. Well, I'm glad y'all had a good time at TT's camp, that you survived the year, and you actually have encouraged me to do the same. I'm not quite there yet because see, TT camp, I've realized it costs.
Yeah.
There's a cost, and you know, 1 kid, 2 kids, 3. So I'm getting there.
Yeah. Well, the funniest thing happened. My niece was telling my brother how things went. She goes, "Well, we went to the store every day because guess what? TT ain't prepared for the children." I'm like, y'all went through all the high C and the Capri Sun already. So yes, baby, get the coins together first and then do it. But it's so worth it.
Girl, I was like, you know what? Maybe because a part of my crew there now in LA, 5 of them are in LA, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe one TT camp, I just go out there with them and we go to Disneyland because they're already there.
Disney costs.
Because in my mind, I'm like, you know, I won't have to pay for flights because they're already there. I just go to them.
There ain't no cheap way to do it.
So we're gonna figure it out. But kudos to you. I love that you do that. It's so amazing.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Aunties are the best. They're just aunties are amazing.
We are.
So we want to introduce a new segment. Just a little fun, quick game. This or that. So a few a few questions. Mia, this or that. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. Or maybe not. Let's just see how it goes.
Oh, I
This
get a
or
choice?
that. This or that. A girls' trip with a big group or just your bestie?
So I've done both. I would say the bestie. What about you?
On the sideline, you like,
We're just gonna move on. Wait. I need to talk about this because my closest friends salty about how I want to spend my birthday. My birthday. It's giving like, oh no, whatever you need. I also like.
Okay, we gotta tell them. Okay, so what has happened is I have spent, give or take a few birthdays, the last decade celebrating Mia's birthday with her, and vice versa,
Yes.
in some form or fashion. You know, we be there. This year, she doesn't want to celebrate with us. She wants to celebrate alone. And I just find that strange because Mia loves birthdays and loves being celebrated on her birthday. It's a really, really big deal, just like it is to me. So when she said she wanted to scale it back, I was thinking, oh, not a big group, you know, just the core. And she told us this last year. You said it last year. And here we are. Your birthday is around the corner. And I'm like, so do you mean, she gonna tell me, yeah, that means so like you here at your house and I'm at my house. Sis had to break it down because I was confusion. so not me.
She said, so like take it off my calendar, like final decision. I'm like,
And I to this day have not made any plans for that weekend because I'm like, I can't make, because what if?
what if she changes?
What if she changes her mind? I need to have it open. Maybe, you know, I just go to Atlanta and just be there in the vicinity just in case.
Let me tell y'all what I appreciate about my friends. So the amount of text messages I've received just to say, so what are we going to do? And I'm like, am I really this person? It's like, yes, honey. We know you celebrate your
Yes.
birthday. And so because we want to be prepared, sis, what are we doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything this year. And everyone's confused, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. And I'm okay, because that was the other question. Are you okay?
Are you? Because I was concerned. You all right?
I'm fantastic.
Okay. That's cool. I can live with that.
Okay, good. So can we move on with the game now?
Okay, so my answer would be like, my answer is bestie, just the best. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that more later, but less is more sometimes. So I would just say just the bestie.
too.
Yeah. Okay, what about you prefer FaceTime calls or voice notes and text? This
You
or
know, lately, I've been doing the FaceTime calls. Well, lately, I've done it twice. And I felt like,
that? Like,
okay, I can get with this. Especially when it's been a long time. I'm like, I need to see your face. I need to see your reactions. I need to see really how you feel about this. So,
they have their place. I'm gonna say text. I won't even say voice notes and text.
oh, see, I thought they was together. Nah, if it's just a text versus,
No, it's voice notes and text is coupled. What I'm saying is, I'm Xing the voice note out and just choosing text.
see, she ain't following her own rules. You just create a whole nother category. Look at you.
Yeah, it's just because the voice notes,
I'm very much on text.
I feel like voice notes hold me captive. I can't speed them up, can't slow them down. If something happens, I gotta start all the way over. I just need to know what's happening. You know, with the text, I can skim it, I can come back to it. It's something about a voice note. It's like 30 seconds or less. And I know I'm long-winded. Sometimes I send long voice notes. Because also don't send me a novel of a text. Also, I also do those. See, just I'm just gonna say text, but don't FaceTime me. Because those are conference calls and they need to be planned in advance.
Okay, I need to. Can we do that one over? No, I'm just kidding. Because let me tell you, I definitely appreciate a text more. And I have friends who love voice notes. And it really is difficult for me because it's like I don't have my headset, so I can't listen to it right now.
Right.
Or I'm not in a place where, and now I'm like, well, what did she say? Do I step out? And now I have a dilemma. Now I have a choice. And it's like,
because now you have to
just sent the text.
Because what if we were in a text exchange and it was text and you throw in a voice note? Well, I can't respond. And now the conversation is abruptly ended or paused.
Correct.
Because I can't listen to it right now.
Right.
So it just be.
And the other thing is sometimes I'm on a conference call. Sometimes I'm multitasking. And if it's a text, I can quickly do that. Mm-hmm. But when you send the voice note, you have to sit and wait.
Yeah. And I do appreciate that. Sometimes they'll go ahead and transcribe the voice note for you. Mm-hmm. So I'll just read that. Then I get tricky though, because it's like, so it don't have no punctuation. So I'm like, no, exactly what was she saying right here?
That's so funny. Right here on this spot right here.
All right, this or that. Spontaneous plans or advanced planning, weeks in advance.
Child, a year in advance.
Hello.
Plan for
if it's not on the calendar, it's not happening. It doesn't exist.
Yes, I prefer a plan. And let me tell you how much I thought I wanted to be the spontaneous person. And then in dating, the dude be like, all right, so like, let's go today. I'm like, say what? Like, that is so disrespectful.
Like now, let me be clear. I do have this like fantasy because we have to judge outside of like, my man comes and he's like, babe, we're leaving in 2 hours. Pack a bag, right? Like, or already packed your bags. We're leaving in 2 hours. I took care of everything, and I'm like, really, But also inside bubble guts because I have a checklist.
Where
we going?
Is it active?
Does my hair align with the plans? And did you pack? But did you pack what I need? And did you get right? So the idea of that is lovely, so romantic. The reality of it is stressful.
Yeah,
I need plans.
I like a plan.
I like a nice plan.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm. And you can do both, right? It's like, hey, block off this week, right? So I ain't gonna tell you what we're doing, but just block off this week. That's a little bit of both.
But sis, would that stress you out though?
I'm gonna want to know.
You gonna want to know? Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
What about physical books? Reading physical books or listening to audiobooks?
I have become the audio person. And I've been old school. Like, I like to feel the paper and all that kind of stuff. But lately, it's all about convenience. Mm-hmm. And I'm walking more now and doing the things, cleaning up. It's just so convenient. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had to let go of the idea that it had to be a physical copy because I used to be that person. And I need to be able to highlight, with the physical highlighter and fill the pages. But I wasn't ever finishing the books, though. I was just starting them. And it was just something, it was like this idea in my mind, like, well, it doesn't count if it's the audiobook. But I'm like, listen, what's the point of reading? If it's to whatever the purpose is. And for me, I typically read nonfiction. So it's either spiritual or self-development or something that I'm learning or something. The point is to, gain knowledge and retain it. So I want to finish the book. I want to finish it. So audio for me.
And what I notice now, it takes me so much longer to finish a physical book. Even the speed, because now on audio books, I speed it up.
See?
So there's all these,
right.
And I was like,
it's the flexibility of it. I love it. And also, I love when the author, they read their own book, so you can
you can feel it.
Yeah. So it's audio all the way. All right, last one. In-store shopping, online shopping.
this is one of those who I want to be, but who I actually am.
Mm-hmm.
And who I actually am is online, okay? Because as soon as I go to the store, they don't have my size, they don't have what I'm looking for. Then I have to go to another store and another store. I say, see now, baby.
Mm-mm.
Then I'm back online. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Similar for me because while I do value supporting local businesses, small businesses, black owned businesses, um, convenience is king. So
So American.
I know. I know. I don't
It's
want to
who
be.
we are.
It's who
I
we
know.
are. Yeah, online for me.
It
And
is
I know that I know the things. I know
me too.
about the exploitation and the all the things. I know. I know. It's online for me.
That's our truth.
That's my truth.
Hey, and that's our business.
That's what Auntie Tab
Auntie
said.
Tab says it's our business.
That's our business. So yeah, that's that. Anyways, so getting into our main topic for the day. So for our main topic today, we are discussing what it looks like to navigate traveling with friends.
Yeah. And typically with me, I do actually a few trips a year with friends, this year included. And
Girl, you was on tour this the
listen
first quarter.
here,
You was on a world tour, a world
a
tour
world tour. I did 4 countries,
in
3 months. It was a lot. Okay. Um, but I loved it, right? It was a mix of friend travel, work travel, and but out of the country travel. So, but yeah, typically I do at least once a year with a friend group. We've been doing it 6 to 10 years, but
that is incredible.
isn't it
One
incredible?
friend group doing an annual trip like those.
It's six
Those
of
are the
us.
things that I dream of. But I don't
Yes.
have a friend group. I just have isolated people.
Well, and
that
that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you have a lot of friends that you travel with?
you.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I don't have a one set group that goes on an annual trip. I have a group that attempts, and
Mm.
yeah, it
Yeah.
lifestyle changes. Oh, they just had a baby, they just got married. So things be
Yes.
happening, and it just doesn't. It happened. We did go once. We did go once. We ain't went again.
Okay.
Not
Well,
yet.
let's talk about it. What's one thing that y'all talked about to prepare for the trip?
For that particular trip, it was all the things that we should have talked about. But in general,
Mm.
because I learned for that one, it was more so hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
My God. But just in general,
Yeah.
things that I discuss before booking a trip. For you and I don't know that we have like a set checklist of things, but I know for sure it's a matter of like where we staying.
Mm-hmm.
That's typically first. So where we gonna be staying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but there's not, again, I don't have a set group that I travel with often or regularly. So, and you and I, we just be vibing.
I
Like,
know
it's
it's
so
so
easy.
easy. I know.
It's so
We don't
easy.
even count, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is the problem though. You've spoiled me. So when I travel with other people, it's like, oh, I need to have things in order. And I say that meaning like, because it's so easy for us, I forget that you actually need to communicate certain things like beforehand. It's not, you can't just make assumptions like when it comes to the type of accommodations, what type of travel are we going to just chill or we going to explore. You know what I mean? Like those kinds of things you actually need to talk about. And I have learned. I have learned. What about y'all? Because considering y'all do this trip every single year, what's y'all's planning process? Like, what's the first thing on the agenda to discuss when you guys are planning?
For us, because there's 6 of us, there's married, there's single, There's retired, because we have a big age range, and there's in the grind, right? There's corporate, there's entrepreneurs. So the first thing we have to do is a date. So it's one of the things we said it was going to stay steady every year, but with all of life doing what life does, there was just no way we could do it. Keep it the same date every year. So the solidifying the date first, and then location. So for us, we have an international year and we have a domestic year. And so we had our, what did we do this year? We did our international this year, and then so next year is domestic.
I
And
didn't know that.
because there's 6 of us, like finding a place like that's still on our list that we still want to go to, it makes for fun conversation. And the married folks are like, yeah, my husband will kill me if we go there. So it's just a lot of considerations when you have a group that size.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys rotate, and who plans what? Like, how does that work? Like, who's doing what?
Yeah, that's interesting. So we used to rotate it. And then we realized, it's just really not everyone's strengths to do that. And so now we have the coordinators that are assigned. And I am one of them.
Really?
You and my other planner friend are like, you. I'm like, I don't enjoy it, but I will do what is necessary. And it's 2 of us, so it's not just on one person.
That's nice.
And so I do a lot of the facilitating meetings, things like that. But yeah, that's how we do it. It's very corporate, We have spreadsheets.
Hello.
We track
Listen, I love a good
expenses.
travel spreadsheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
My other friend is all about an agenda. Listen.
That's a good question too. So, like, expenses.
Yeah.
Do y'all set a budget beforehand? Yeah.
Yes, for sure. We set a budget, especially when we're traveling international. It's like, how much are we willing to spend for this? And if we're spending this, how many days do we need to stay to make this worthwhile? So what we've noticed is that if it's domestic, they're like, yeah, we're not spending that, because we could leave the country for that,
Yeah.
right? And then if it's international, we'll go a little bit bigger. But yeah, we have how much we want to pay for a flight and how much we want to pay for a room. And so those are the bigger things, and then everything else, excursions, you're in and out. It's up to you at that point. But
Okay.
those are the big ones.
I know this is not me interviewing you. I know. I'm as you talk, I'm like thinking about all these things.
Yeah.
Because I know how we travel, and a lot of times it's just me and you. Sometimes it's one other person, but typically it's just me and you. So when we travel, we typically room together.
Yeah.
In a group, do y'all need individual rooms? Does everyone have their own room? Or really my question is, what do you prefer? Do you prefer having a roommate when you travel, or like needing your own space, your own private time to just, at the end of the day, I got my own hotel room or whatever the situation is?
It has definitely, because we've been doing it for so long, we've all kind of just like changed, right? And this last year, I can say now I prefer my own room.
Really?
I do. I prefer my own room. Especially when there's 6 of us. It's just a lot of personalities that I love. Let me be clear, right? But I am an introvert, so I need a moment. I need some time to decompress and things like that. And if the space allows, and because there are so many of us, we prefer Airbnbs. So we're not like room next to each other, but we're all in the same space,
And the same
community.
rooms,
And so typically if you're leaving the country, that's really cheap, So we could get a 6-bedroom and it's not a big deal. But yeah, my preference is, but we are also buddied up. So we already know if it's 6 of us, we already know who the pair is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
When it comes to balancing, because you mentioned being an introvert, while you're on the trip, balancing individual needs versus group needs. Not just with this group, but just in general, how have you balanced that?
Group needs and individual
Hmm.
needs.
Like when you're traveling, how much time do you need to allocate just for yourself, or
Um,
does it depend? For me, it depends.
does it depend for you?
Yeah, like because after a while, it's all right. I just need a minute to myself. Whether that's go to the pool and just hang out by myself, or I don't know what it. Maybe go shopping, window shopping or something. But it just depends. Like if we vibing, I don't really be needing solo time. But depending on
Yeah.
personalities, I might just need a breather.
I've realized my workout time in the morning is my time alone, and it's my time to center myself,
Mm-hmm.
even when I'm traveling. So it makes me feel like I'm still in a routine. I'm
Yeah.
still like who I am. I'm not out of sorts and out of balance. So that's the way I like find my center everywhere I go. But we don't really balance necessarily personal time or private time. But what one thing we do that I think is a really good nugget is say, what do you need from this trip?
Yes.
What are you looking for from this trip?
Yes.
And or what do you want to make sure that we do on this trip? So
Yes.
everyone gets input, and so the agenda is not just what the coordinator said. It's like, okay, you say you have to have a spa day, we're gonna have a spa day. You need to go to the beach, we're gonna go to the beach. So we build the agenda
Mm-hmm.
around the needs and what everybody wants. Yeah.
That is such a major lesson learned for me in group
Yeah.
travel is making sure that it is communicated before we on that flight or wherever we're going.
Yes.
What are you looking for out of this? Like, are you needing to go and like try all the local foods, right? Is it important to you to be
Mm-hmm.
engulfed in local culture? Is it important to you to just relax and rest, and you don't want nobody bothering you? Is it important to you to explore? Are you good with just staying on the resort, right? Like whatever that thing is, like those things have to be communicated because it's such an easy point of contention and frustration
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
all these assumptions are made about vacation, because your mind is like, we're going to have fun. Well, everyone's definition of that is so different. I
Yeah.
remember TD Jakes talked about this in regards to how he and his wife vacation. For him, when they go vacation, he's like, we ready to go explore, do this, or he up early in the morning, let's go. And he said his wife Sarita is like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the bed and
Yeah.
that's where I want to stay. And he's like, but let's go. And yeah, and for her, fun is just relaxing and wherever they are. That's not fun for him. And I have learned that when those conversations aren't had, yeah, it can just.
And what is fun for you?
It depends. Again, it
Yeah.
depends. Sometimes I'm in need of a vacation to just be refreshed. I just need time away. I need quiet. I don't need a bunch of tours, guided tours. I don't need a bunch of activity. I just want
Yeah.
to eat good, hear the sound of crashing waves, and
Mm.
I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes though, I really do want to explore, to have excursions, do all the things.
Yeah.
So, and most times though, it's a mixture for me. Most times it's a mixture.
Okay.
If I can do some activity, or I feel like I did, because for me it's like I need to feel like I did something that I can't do at home when I travel. Whether that's go somewhere to eat I can't eat at home, or do something or see something I can't see at home that's important to me. So if I have some element of that, I'm typically good.
Yeah.
But it's very rare that I go on a vacation where I'm not doing nothing, like, or I have a desire to just do absolutely nothing. Typically,
Yeah.
I want to have a tinge of exploration.
Yeah. I think for us too, what is important is respecting each other's place and where they are. And when you have a group, the benefit is that some people are going to want to do nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and some people are going to,
Mm-hmm.
explore and do all the things. So we went to, where did we go? Colombia, one of my favorite places on earth right now. And in Colombia, we did a mud bath. And everyone was like, yes, let's do the mud bath. Day of, why are we doing the mud bath?
That would be me. It looks good on the
Two
pictures.
people end up going
Really?
of the 6. But we're not mad about it,
Yeah.
right? It's like, and so that has happened several times. And even one of the friends is like, I'll just go by myself if I need to. So it's like, we're not upset though about it. It's not going to disrupt the entire flow of the trip because
Yeah.
he didn't go and da da da. We all just like, all right, all good.
Yeah. That's a major thing that I have, a major difference I found in my friend groups is
Yes.
the person who's like, no matter what I'm doing this, like you can come with me or not. That's very much your energy. Like
Yes.
I'm doing this.
Yes.
And I'm so okay with that. I have found though in other friend groups, it's like everything we do is going to be in a group. So if we're doing nothing, we're going to all do nothing. If we're doing something, we're going to all do something. And I remember being on a trip with a group, and we had just gotten there. This was like on day one. We even traveled. So I'm like, just get me to the pool. Get me to the pool. Drink in hand, and I just put my feet in the pool, and it was like 5 minutes. All right, let's to the next thing. And I'm like, wait, no. I'm good. All right, good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Y'all go ahead. They're like, no, we're not leaving you. I'm like, no. I'm okay with you leaving me.
Right.
Please leave me.
Right.
And then when I realized, like, oh, they need the group to stay with the group. I'm like,
Oh.
this is gonna be an interesting trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it just makes it hard. Because it's just like I don't want to eat right now. I want to be in the pool.
Yeah.
But again, understanding what everyone needs to get from it's so crucial.
Yeah. So tell me, have you ever experienced conflict? I mean, you've been talking about the trip and how, there were some lessons learned, but was there any conflict? And if so, then how did y'all handle it?
More so, I've experienced more so tension on group trips versus like straight up conflict. I don't have a ton of, I'm not really confrontational, nor are the close people around me. So it's more so like tension. And it more so has revolved around what we're talking about, like the lack of communication, being misaligned in the purpose of this trip, or like maybe somebody on the trip came with their work and they plan to work a part of the trip, and in my mind it's like, okay, well you working, not us, so
Right.
we'll just continue and you catch up. Whereas other people in our group was like, well, since they're working, we all just don't do anything until they can join us. That kind of thing. And I'm like, for me, it was understood. For me, it's understood. If you choose to come on vacation
Right.
with us, we're going to vacate.
Correct. Because we spent money to get here.
Right. We not working. It's those kinds of things where it's like, oh wait, so we're just gonna in my mind waste a day. So it was things like that. And how we handled it, I don't know that we handled much. I think how I handled it was, I'm just gonna do what I want to do because this is becoming pointless to me. That we didn't get on this flight, spend all this money to be doing that. So I'm just gonna go to the pool and just talk to strangers.
Wow. You out there talking to strangers.
I had a great time. I'm talking about, came back to the States, had lunch with them.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
And also, now this is, that type of conflict and tension happened prior to me learning that I am conflict avoidant or avoidant, period. So I think I would handle things differently now. But yeah.
I want to dig into that
Okay.
because you said you would handle things differently now, but you've acknowledged that you are avoidant. Is that what you just said? So then, what would you do differently?
I think I would just call out the awkward feeling, right? Like, can we talk about this? Like, what is this? To have the conversation in order to get on the same page. Like, maybe I misunderstood, or maybe, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm not clear on what this is. Even.
Yeah.
So I think I would have done
good.
that.
Yeah.
I remember there being a moment where we had plans, because again, I'm itinerary queen, and I do try to be flexible, but I put a lot of time and effort in these itineraries, and I think they're grand. So let's just stick to it, you know. You know, it's good stuff, and we agreed to it. You know,
They do be good
I
now.
sent the draft,
They
and
be
we
good.
agreed. So, anyways, we had this plan to do this excursion, and long story short, the group, it was getting tricky. Like, well, are we gonna do it or are we not? And I was so excited about this because this was the one opportunity we were gonna have to really get engulfed in the culture and have authentic food and that kind of thing. And I'm like, finally, we get away from this resort. Long story short, it boiled down to like, well, we shouldn't go, based on one person not being available. And it was like kind of back and forth, like, well, we can still go, or we shouldn't go. So I finally said, well, who does want to go? You know, like who? Because I do want to go. So who does want to go? And then it was like, well, it doesn't matter to me. So the majority ended up being, it doesn't matter. So I'm like, well, if it doesn't matter to y'all, but it does matter to me, that means it's a yes, we going, right? We didn't go. And I felt like, well,
If it doesn't matter.
if it didn't matter, it did matter. You didn't want to go, which is cool. Just say that.
Yeah.
So it was those kinds of things. Like,
I see.
I'm a strong yes, you're a maybe. If,
Teeter-totter. Teeter-totter.
yeah. And today, now, I think I would have just gone by myself. But then I'm like, it's like the whole safety thing, the being in unfamiliar territory,
Yeah.
or more so now when I travel, it's like be prepared to do everything by yourself. Like if it boils down to it, and if it's important to you, let me be prepared. Like if the group bail out, let me be prepared to just go and do this by myself, so that I won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because again, it's like I'm cool with them changing. You change your mind, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave the trip feeling like I didn't get what I needed.
Yeah. That's
So
fair.
yeah, I would handle that differently in that way for sure. What about you? Have you experienced any tension?
Child.
Child, I know you, cause you
Yes, yes. But one time I got mad. Okay. It happens. It
Yeah.
happens almost every trip.
Oh.
Actually, there's a little dust up. You know.
Dust up.
That's what I call it. It's a little dust up. I think the best way to handle it is I'm a person that I seek understanding. So I just want to know what's going on. So in the moment though, it's like, are we here? Like, wow. Like,
What
how
happened?
did we get here?
How did we get here?
This is just a natural flowing conversation, and now we're in a place where it's uncomfortable. And so what I've noticed works is time and space, and then we come back together, and then we're able to have like the real conversation. But that moment away needs to happen so that perspectives can be balanced again, or whatever it is. But the cool thing is we always come back together and we have the conversation. We figure it out. And sometimes it literally is, well, we just have to agree to disagree, you know? And that's okay.
And that's okay.
I can still love you anyway. So I don't appreciate maybe how you handled it. I don't appreciate maybe how the resolve in it, but ultimately, at the end of the day, I still love you as a person.
Have we ever had any conflict on our trips?
No.
Has it ever bothered you that I'm not a morning person?
No. Because, like, now I plan for it. So it's like, for me, if you start getting up in the morning, I'm like, see, now you disrupting. I see, this is my time.
Let's do the things. I'm ready now.
I'm like, what's interesting though is, so for me, I have to work out, right? Like, that's like, for me, like I mentioned before, it's how it centers me. So if I know the agenda starts at 9 or 10 or something like that, I'm gonna get up early. You know, even if it starts at 7, I'm gonna get up early so I can have my time. And so, yes, for that reason, it doesn't bother me. For that reason, I'm always gonna try to find some time where I can do and be with me.
So I'm like, I was like, I don't think we've had any tense moments on travel. Now, this wasn't conflict, but you did bother me one time when we were in DC. And I'm like, you leaving the group. And we in DC. Ma'am.
I will leave the group.
Mia will leave the group. And I know what I was saying earlier about like solo time. This is different.
Yes.
This is a safety issue. Ma'am, you don't get your like, I am not Liam Neeson. I cannot command you.
You don't have a set of skills.
I don't have a special set of skills, girl. All I got is 911. That's it. And we know how that roll. Like,
oh God,
get back to the group.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, girl code, ma'am. It's been years since then.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh.
Just, you are so fearless though. And like, that is so beautiful to me. But there is a limit. And oftentimes you go,
I didn't know, friend.
Jesus, my stressed out.
Yes.
Like, go have fun, but also check in. Where you at? Because back then, you know, I wasn't using iPhone, no location, no location shit.
Yes, now she got my location.
Now I got your location, so go and have your fun. But yeah, you'll leave that group now.
I will. Just for the people, it's good, clean fun. Okay.
Yes.
Good, clean.
Yeah.
Fun.
Good,
clean
fun.
fun. None. So tell me, what's something that traveling with friends has taught you about yourself?
So much. What comes to mind is traveling with friends has taught me to accept people for who they are, exactly who they are, and for where they are. Again, back to what I was saying earlier about like unspoken expectations. I think sometimes we have this idea because it's vacation, maybe people will show up differently. Maybe they'll like be more comfortable or be more open or be more flexible. And it's like, no, people are going to be who they are regardless of where they are, you know?
Yeah.
Including me. Including myself.
Yeah.
So I've learned that to accept people. Just accept people. I think it has helped me to enjoy travel with whoever I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, with whoever I'm with. If I know you like you my homegirl who you just gonna get wings and just chill, now I can prepare to enjoy us having wings and chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I know we're gonna be hiking 10 miles a day, that's just who you are. I can prepare myself. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've learned to just accept people for who they are, for where they are. That's the biggest lesson.
Yeah.
Also, I've learned to be more flexible because while I am itinerary queen and while I do love having all the advanced planning, things change, and me and you do this all the time where we'll have a plan, even if it's just a quick weekend getaway. We got all these plans and we get there, it's like we tired.
That part. That part.
Like things change. And so yeah, I've just learned to be more flexible and to kind of just go with the flow when it comes to travel. I've learned that with the guide, with the framework of what we're gonna do, just be flexible and fluid. That helps me a lot. So yeah, the biggest lessons for me is accepting people for who they are and to be more flexible. What about you?
That's good. I think this is implied, but I think I just want to say it, is that I learned that you can't travel with everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there are friends that are not my travel friends, and that's okay.
And that's
right?
okay.
What I also learned is that everyone has different temperaments as well, which then causes things to be, because I could be chill, right? I don't want no conflict in terms of service. Like, if it's just me and you, that's fine. We figure that out. But you're in a whole nother country. There's different languages. They move at a different pace. The language barrier can be frustrating at times. The money is different. All of these things. And so if your temperament is such where you're annoyed easily or you want to talk to people crazy, like the service people, like a way, or talk down to them in a way, like I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I won't enjoy that. So I have learned that there are friends that are not my travel friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've learned, and this I think ties into flexibility, but even when it comes to like money and expenses, it's like, are you gonna nitpick about, okay, so you owe me $10.13, and to split it across, and it's just like, we'll settle up. Everyone will have paid their fair portion. Just relax. Like the to the penny. I am a person that if I owe you, I am very much to the penny. You know this. Listen. It ain't gonna be said that I owe you nothing.
That part. I think it's in the book.
Listen, oh no man.
Oh no man.
What to love them. But when it comes to me though, like I don't want to ever make anyone feel that they have to make sure, like, oh, let me make sure I got it, because she gonna trip if it's not paid. Like we gonna figure it out. It's gonna be all right. And if you forgot, well, it'll just.
Yeah.
But also plan for that, because sometimes it's like I plan my budget exactly this amount because this thing. So if I got a couple extra Ubers or a couple extra drinks for folks, it's impacting my budget. And I do understand that, but again, it goes back to communication. Like, talk about it. But those kinds of things I think lead to tension more quickly, because it's like you messing with my money, and it's just like nobody messing with your money. Just we're just trying to have a good time. We can settle up later.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, with the larger group that I go with, we actually have just like, we did this cool thing last time. It's like, hey, we have a bowl. Just put the receipt in the bowl. And put, who. And most of the time we were together that particular time. So it was like, just put the receipt in the bowl. We'll just divide it up.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Because typically, we don't ask for receipts, right? And people are like, do you want a receipt? It's like, no, thank you. But, we said, make sure you get the receipt so we could just settle it out. Because you forget the little things, the snacks and stuff like that. In some groups, want the snacks and all the things. But...
I didn't eat no snacks, so I shouldn't be paying.
And I do have a group of friends that are, to the penny. But then when it's just two of us, it's real easy. It's like, girl, I got it this time.
Yeah.
You got it this time. It like works out in the wash. And if it don't, God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm blessed with generous friends, so it's not like, well, I paid for lunch, or I paid for dinner. You only paying for lunch, and lunch is cheaper. It's like,
Wow.
a meal is a meal
I
is a
can't do
meal.
it.
Like, yeah,
That would drain me.
yeah, yeah. A lot of the other lessons I learned, though, we kind of talked about earlier, because it's like, the alignment of expectations, those kinds of things. But what we didn't talk about, though, was how food impacts travel. What I've learned is two things: food schedules and food preferences, like dietary restrictions and things like that.
Yes.
Food schedules is how I found that to impact is, if we maybe for some you can get up in the morning, you can just get your day going, and you'll just grab food along the way. Whereas others, it ain't gonna be a good day unless I've started my day with food. Those things matter, I've learned. Food, that schedule is like, I ain't had my lunch, and I'm like, well, we on excursion, and now we on the sea somewhere, and folks are hungry, and moods get food. Make sure people are fed, and that everyone's schedule aligns, and whatever is necessary to make that happen, make sure the folks is fed, because that can and also with the restrictions and stuff, making sure that the plan, the itinerary, whatever it is, it is food inclusive, right? So wherever we're going, it's got something for everybody. Because that's a big one.
Yeah.
That food thing, I have learned, like, oh, this is really important. Okay, all right. And for me, because I don't think about it, I don't think about food until I'm hungry, which is not. I do not recommend.
Yeah.
Do not recommend.
No.
I don't think about food until I'm hungry. And now I'm hangry and all the things, right? So now it's okay, I don't even have to think about it. You weeks in advance. So
listen. Let me tell you where we the complete opposite. It's the first thing I think about. We're going somewhere. Okay, what is the food situation? Right? So for me, and it's so funny because we've traveled a lot, and she still be like saying everything else. I'm like, okay, so
the food.
So the food. So like, and you go, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm like, how are we not thinking about that?
Because we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna eat at some point in the day. It's a part of. It's like a brushing your teeth. I don't plan to brush my teeth. We just do it when you need to.
Yeah, no, nah, that don't work. And it was so funny because last year I had a trip, and it was a compilation of friends that had never traveled together, but I had traveled with them separately. And I had one friend that did the itinerary, and they was like, nah, I don't see food. This gap is too long. And she's like, oh, I could just like snack and be fine. They were like, no, I need a full breakfast. So she's like, ooh. And so it became the joke along the way. But it was funny. But yes, food is very important.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed to know that like my friends consider my dietary restrictions and think about that when they're choosing a place.
Certainly.
So, but yeah, it's super important.
Certainly. Okay, one other lesson. I'm like, 2 lessons. No, I actually have 16. Okay. Another lesson is, in my mind, when I make my itineraries, it's like we have time to do this thing in the morning. We'll break this thing in the afternoon. We'll break this thing in the evening. Most times, that's not. We need more gaps of time to just relax. So now I know to build in more time for nothing. And if something pops up, this is just trying to be spontaneous, cool. But my jam-packed itineraries, they don't be.
Okay.
It's great in theory, but in reality, they don't. It's not how our bodies are not wired for all that moving around.
Yeah.
We sit down somewhere. So
yeah,
that's
especially travel days. Like,
oh my God, yes.
We have a really good rhythm now. Like
now we know.
Yeah, like travel days, we're like,
It ain't happening.
planning. Yeah.
So, I mean, we've already, I think, given a lot of great tips, but just in general, what advice would you give someone traveling with their friends to make sure that when they get back home, they are still friends?
Um, set expectations up front, right? I think you've kind of mentioned that as a lesson learned, but that's definitely something we do. And when I say communication, it's what type of trip, how much do you want to spend, what do you want to do, what do you want to get out of the trip, and then like what's important to you, right? During this time. And so, and be self-aware, like know what it is that you need along the way, because a lot of things can happen in terms of the energy shifting. Someone can get a phone call, someone can get, I mean, we've had so many different scenarios of where it's like, I got to get back home, and it's like today, you know, and it can shift the energy, it can shift everything. So just making sure you stay centered, and self-aware, and knowing what you need in moments, and not being afraid to ask for what you need.
Ask for what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I echo that. Mine is just over communicate. Talk about all the things out loud.
Yeah.
And for me, in writing, because like CYA receipts. This is what we agreed to on March 29th.
See, she sound like a little PTSD on this thing. She said in writing with your friends.
So that's what you said. You said. A little lingering trust issues, but communicate. Preferably in writing. Communicate. Over communicate.
Yeah, no, it's important. It's important. It's the key for all things. It's so funny.
And so many of these things, right? Because you're talking about money, they can feel awkward to talk about. If they're your friends, you guys just gotta get over it. Talk about it. Something happened, you ain't got it this year. Talk about it.
And we've had that too. Like, I ain't got it, and we had to decide. Okay, so do we not go?
Yeah.
Because one person can't go. Do we change the location? So yeah, I mean, and sometimes you have to go back to like, why are we doing this in the first place?
Yeah, that's good.
And
that's good.
That's what we had to do, to say like, okay, so is this just about, you know, experiencing new places, or this is about growing, loving, connecting with each other?
Yeah.
And we had to decide. For us, it was the latter.
Yeah.
And so then that shapes the decisions that you make. Yeah.
That's so good. Because there's this whole stereotype about girls' trips and how, you know, oh, when the girls go to Miami or the girls go to wherever, they don't come back friends, you know, and that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's like if the goal is to strengthen the relationship, to strengthen sisterhood and the connection, why are these things happening?
Which means then you have to build that time in too.
Yeah.
So that's something that's important for us, is that we do updates and we have dedicated time. We're not filling the itinerary with exploration and not connecting.
Yeah, I love that.
So we build in that time to connect, because this probably once a year is when we see each other, because we all live in different places and living busy lives. So
I just thought about, my heart breaks for those. It's been a couple of stories over the last several years of like friend groups ending in tragedy. Someone died, or some, you know, ridiculous. And it's just like, how does this even happen?
Yeah. I can't imagine. Yeah, you got to set some of those things up front.
Yeah. Because traveling, it absolutely, it can be a very intimate thing, you know? Like you sharing space and other things. Even down to like, what I've learned, like I have all kind of, I have some friends who like, they don't care, they butt naked in front of you, it doesn't matter. Yeah. There are others who like, they want their privacy, don't impede upon that. Those kinds of things matter too, because even that is like, if people feel, my point is, I don't want to belabor, over communicate, just communicate all the things so that everyone is on the same page. Cause the littlest things that just, it's the little foxes. The word talk about the little foxes.
Mighty.
It be them little foxes that what is spoil the vine. Is that
Yes,
is that is that
that's
it?
that's
Is that yeah? Watch for them little foxes. That's all. That's all. That's all I got.
Are we wrapping up? Oh my gosh.
Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Navigating Sisterhood. Please like this episode. Please subscribe. Please comment below. And please share with a friend. And if you are planning on having a group trip, y'all listen to this episode together.
I love that. Take all the
Yes.
tips, enjoy your time, and remember that a sweet friendship refreshes the soul.